It's Juan Gotti here. Have you ever wanted to ask me a question? Share your opinion on a specific topic, but you never had the place to? Well, now you do, as I will be starting up a new series that will be airing weekly where you can ask me all of the type of questions that you want in regards to the Commanders, the NFL, or just the whole entire sports world. You can email me now at askjuanggotti@gmail.com all of your questions. And once we get enough feedback, the first episode will be airing. Again, you'll have the opportunity to ask me any kind of questions that you want. Hey Juan, what do you think about this player? Hey Juan, what do you think about this coach? Or my Commanders fans out there, hey Juan, what do you think about the sale? This is my opinion on it. What do you think? You now have the opportunity to do that. I would take full advantage of that if I was you out there. Hit my email up now at askjuanggotti@gmail.com with your questions. Again, that's askjuanggotti@gmail.com with your questions. Wait a minute, girl, can you slow down? Wait a minute, girl, what's the rush now? I wanna introduce myself to you. My name is one-on-one guy, to prefer now. I like the way you put your fists together. I like the way you do your hair in the morning. I see why all the boys want you, girl. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with some quarterback news and talking about should the Washington Commanders sign Cam Newton to join this quarterback room. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Also, I am going to be interviewing former Washington Redskins player Josh Morgan, up and coming. So please drop down any questions that you have, or go to the community post about the interview and drop the questions that you would like me to ask Josh Morgan. Now with that out the way, let's get straight into today's video. So, Cameron Newton. This is a popular name around these parts due to his former head coach. You know, Cam Newton has been tied to this team, possibly joining since 2020. Before he was even on the Patriots, he was tied to this team. Even when we had Dwayne Haskins, a lot of people wanted us to get him to back up Dwayne Haskins because they kind of were like this similar build. Obviously, Cam Newton is much more athletic than Dwayne Haskins, but they were like the same, similar kind of build. Both big, you know, have strong arms and etc. But it just never fell through for obvious reasons. Cam Newton went on to one of the most popular, former player podcasts, I Am Athlete, with Brandon Marshall and the rest of those guys over there. And he is a regular guest on that show, I would like to say. I would venture to say that. And he pretty much said that he feels like there aren't 32 guys better than him in the NFL. Basically saying he should have a job. Cam Newton went on to then say he's open to being a backup. He's open to being a backup, and he then listed a couple names. One being Sam Howell. Cam Newton says he's interested in backing up Sam Howell. And when I heard that, I was like, okay, Cam. To me personally, Cam Newton will be an instant upgrade over Jacoby Brissett, in my opinion. However, I don't think we're interested in Cam Newton. I don't know if Cam Newton would even be interested in being a third stringer. It's a difference of being a second string guy. You know, you one snap away from then entering the game, but you're going to be a third string guy because Jacoby Brissett is going to be this backup to Sam Howell. We already have a veteran presence in Jacoby Brissett in that quarterback room, so having two 30-plus-year-old guys probably wouldn't work. Now, like Taylor Heineke was 30-plus, and Carson Wentz, but they were both starters at one point. and has significant roles on this team. Cam would not have a significant role, neither would Jacoby Brissett. So I don't see them interested in 2 30-plus-year-old guys. I do think Washington is going to draft a quarterback, though, and I've been saying that we needed to fill out this room. Now, personally, if they was to get a Cam Newton, I would not mind it. I wouldn't have a problem with it because he's not going to see the field. You know what I'm saying? So, barring any kind of unforeseen circumstances, he nor will Jacoby Brissett see the field. So, the tutelage, you know, the mental, the advice they can give Sam Howell would be great. However, I don't think that he will be interested in being a QB3, and I don't think Washington's interested in bringing him in. Now, that would be a conversation to have if we didn't bring in Jacoby Brissett. But I mean, there's a reason why teams aren't getting Cam Newton. Cam Newton is pretty much, his prime has been over for almost a decade now. You know what I'm saying? He's not the same Cam Newton. To me, he's average, though. To me, I do feel like Cam Newton should have a job somewhere. Like, I don't think Cam Newton is, like, complete trash and he can't get a job somewhere. I definitely think Cam should be in the NFL. But I don't think he should be on anybody's, you know, starter or somebody that's going to be playing a significant role, you know. I don't see Cam as that. He got his shot in 2020. He was not terrible in 2020. Let me add that. He wasn't terrible, but he's not nobody's starting quarterback. So, I mean, yeah, you see other guys, other backups in the league that are complete dog water and see that they have jobs, and you're like, why doesn't Cam have one? He threw at the Auburn workout, you know, and you can take but so much from that because, I mean, it's just a workout. But, I mean, he looked fine. You know, he looked in shape, and he showed off the rocket of an arm. So, I mean, it's talent still there in Cam Newton, obviously, but it's not nothing that, like, 2011 draft pick that Carolina used in the first round. Nothing like that 2015 MVP Cam. You know, ain't none of that left. But, needless to say, I mean, it makes all the sense in the world for Washington to bring in a Cam Newton as a backup because, I mean, he has the former connection with Ron Rivera and other Carolina Panthers on the staff. And again, he's not just complete buns. To me, he's better than Jacoby Brissett from the standpoint of actually excitement level and actually coming in and getting us a chance to compete. You know, like, the thing is, I would much rather lose with Cam Newton making exciting plays, taking chances down the field, than lose with Jacoby Brissett being dreadful and being safe. You know, that's what made Taylor Heineke so fun to watch, is that, yeah, you know, you might lose with Taylor Heineke, but at least he's going to make it fun. At least he's going to make it, you know, interesting. At least he's going to take a shot down the field to Terry McLaurin or Jahan or Curtis Samuel or somebody, you know, and make it fun while watching. Watching Jacoby Brissett, you might as well watch the PGA Tour Masters. You know what I'm saying? That's the honest truth about it. But, man, I'm honestly surprised that throughout Ron Rivera's whole tenure here in Washington, he's pretty much stayed away from Cam. I remember, like, a couple of years ago they asked him, and Ron was pretty much, he wasn't trying to be like close it off completely, but by his answer you can tell he wasn't really entertaining that. And that's a surprising act because, I mean, you know, they were pretty close in Carolina. I mean, a lot of their success was due to Cam Newton, less of Ron Rivera. Let's just be real now. Like, come on. A lot of that Super Bowl run was because of Cam Newton's great year. So him not coming here in Washington was surprising, and like in a capacity of this, I think Cam Newton, he was solid for New England. You know, he was okay. You know, and then when he went back to Carolina, the year before last, he was average. But I mean, he came in mid-season. So what did you expect? You know, to me, bringing in a guy like Cam Newton would just start over it would please some of you all, because I know it's some fans out there that actually would like Cam Newton here in Washington, and y'all been asking for him for a while. But there are also some other fans that feel like Taylor Heineke was a threat to Sam Howell. Could you imagine what Cam Newton would be? I mean, he's already a really popular public figure off the field. Could you imagine what he would bring to this fan base? Sam Howell messes up one time, they're going to be clamoring for Cam Newton. Ain't nobody going to be jarring for Jacoby Brissett to get in the game. No, but if Cam Newton was the backup here, a lot of fans will be wanting to see Cam based off of what he did in his past years. So, I mean, to me personally, should Washington go get Cam? It doesn't matter to me. Like, I wouldn't mind it personally. You know, I would much rather have two 30-year-olds in Sam Howell's ear than opposed to Jacoby Brissett and a young guy that they're going to draft. But again, if they go the young guy route, I'm not mad at it either. But they're not going to get Cam Newton. They're not interested in Cam Newton. This is just a video that I wanted to make because Cam Newton mentioned Sam Howell in his interview. So I just wanted to get you guys' opinion and thoughts on it for real. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Should Washington go get Cam Newton? Would you go get Cam Newton? Let me know. As always, being boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. See you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you popped. Get you